it's become unbearable.
So you said that it takes 40 minutes for you to reach your home. It's from, where is it?
Taman Tun. Taman Tun. It's just an example of the commercialization of Bangsar because it attracts a lot of people, and then there's a lot of people passing through. So overall, Bangsar has become very crowded. That's one of the reasons why I want to move out. It's no longer a nice. Largely because, as I said, it's because of this commercial building. They started operation this year, and they have had 4 to 5 events. And every time the events happen, you have lorries coming in, delivering stuff, set up, lorries leaving. They come in the morning. They come at and when they packed up and go, sometimes they work until midnight. Then occasionally because they have a gym, so you get people coming, parking here, going to the gym at 4 or 5 in the morning. So I recall the last event, it was an event. This whole road was packed full of cars all the way up Midway, and we had traffic congestion.
Thank you.
And the road was narrow to only one single car can pass.
Okay, thank you.
Because today we have invested our money to buy a home, to live a peaceful, humble, simple life. And most of us are in a twilight zone. We don't know how long we are going to be here. So we want the government to let us live in peace. And we want peace. That's all we are saying, nothing else. We don't show strength. We have been working with the government, but sad to say, we are being ditched. A classic example, as you've seen, the monster here. And I'm sure all of you are suffering when there is a parking, when there's a party going on, the massive parking, the obstruction, and the abuses some of you get, especially my friend Michael, who stays right opposite, or Hari, who stays next door. They are the worst. So much so, Michael, who has lived here 30 over years, has already put up a signboard, which my heart sank when I saw the signboard this morning saying sale. Why he's selling? Not that he wants to move out, because the frustration he's going through. Not only the mess he's going through, even the intimidation, the threats from strangers who just come over just because they got some wealth. You can keep your wealth, but don't be greedy, don't be obnoxious, don't try to threaten the residents.
Here, who's suffering this concrete monstrosity. I think that's the mild way to put it. But my bigger concern is, after sending pictures and letters to Dr. Loga Balan, our Deputy FT Minister, as well as our Minister of Federal Territories, the infamous Kunan, we just got into a verbal altercation with him because of the issue of Rumah Wangwip development. So from the very beginning, we were quite upset, because usually for developments in Kuala Lumpur, you would have the draft plan to allocate certain areas for development and some areas for residential purposes. And along this road, I think it just stands in contrast with some of the regulations that all of us have had to fulfill and adhere to, whereas certain selected few are allowed to escape